Right, welcome guys. We've got an update on Johnny Somali, Johnny Somali, or Ramzi Khalid Ismail, the walking genetic dead end, the pile of detritus from the US of A. He's not actually Somalian. Don't actually know where he's from, to be honest. I mean, he's American, but don't know where he's from ethnicity-wise. But he is a genetic dead end. He's a disgraceful human being. And his shtick, if you don't know who he is, I mean, you're welcome. Probably click off the video now if you don't know who he is, because you don't really want to know who he is, because he's a scumbag. But if you don't know who he is and you want to know, well, who is he? Well, he's a streamer that his entire shtick is going around countries with a very, I don't know, respectful culture. Quiet, reserved, restrained, and just being a general cockwomble to everyone. You know, he went to Japan, for instance, and was shouting at people on their sort of underground and train system, saying Hiroshima, Nagasaki, we do it again. Why? Just to film it and be a dick, I guess. Just the weirdest kind of person. Genuinely the weirdest kind of person. Anyway, then he went to Israel. Did something to some like IDF soldier out there. Some woman. And then he's been in South Korea for a while. He's not allowed to leave South Korea anymore. Well, he's not allowed to leave. Well, he's not allowed to leave because he's going to court. There's a trial going on for Johnny Somali. Johnny Somali. Ramzi Khalid Ismail. And, yeah, the bug-eyed freak is facing a lot of years in jail, up to over 30 years in jail. Now, obviously, it could be significantly less. If this guy gets any jail time, it'll be a win for common sense and general moral justice and culture. Because this guy doesn't have any culture. Like I said, he is a walking genetic dead end, a pile of detritus. So, what's the latest? Well, he's pled not guilty to deepfake charges. Bro. What's this? Bro. How can you plead not guilty? Oh, I didn't do it. Here's a video of you doing it, though. This is what's so fascinating about this guy. Is he's videoed himself, streamed it live, doing all of these things that he's being charged for. And yet, he's trying to plead not guilty for most of them. Right. I wonder if he realises. Do you think Johnny Somali is intelligent enough to realise how screwed he is? Do you think he has that level of self-awareness? Because I often think about these kind of people, right? The kind of bizarre narcissists that do this kind of stuff. I wonder to myself, do they have any level of intellect to know the repercussions of their actions? Because they don't think far ahead enough to realise, clearly because they wouldn't be doing them otherwise. But do they realise it when it starts to catch up to them? Are they aware? Something to ponder on, isn't it? It's interesting. Some of these people genuinely think that, like, the internet is real life. It's not. It's really not real life. Like, get out a little bit. I know it's rich coming from me, someone that's on the internet. But I'm doing a master's degree. I'm going to uni. As an adult, it's a bit weird. But, you know, I get out and about. I go to car shows. I do a lot of stuff. This guy documents everything he does. So I wonder if he thinks that the internet is real life. But anyway, whatever, I digress. Let's take a look at, actually see what he's done. The latest on this turd. This turd blossom. So streamer Johnny Somali, real name Ramzi Khalid Ismail, has pled not guilty to distributing deepfakes. He did it live. After showing up to his second court date. In 2024, Somali travelled to South Korea and began causing controversy in the country, just as he did in Japan and Israel. In numerous broadcasts, he filmed himself disrupting businesses, disrespecting Korean culture, and inappropriately dancing on the statues of peace, which is a monument to the victims of sex slavery during World War II, where the Japanese did brutal things to the South Koreans. So his antics led him to being arrested and charged, and during his first court appearance he showed up late and hungover. We know that because he was doing a live stream before. Again, he's doing everything live, so we know what he's doing. However, he pled guilty to obstruction of business for causing chaos in a 7-Eleven and 2 counts of the Minor Crimes Act after he harassed people with a dead fish and twerked on the subway. This is real life, guys. For this person, this is his life. Mental. So on May 16th, Ishmael had his second court appearance in which he faced more obstruction of business charges and charges for allegedly creating deepfakes, which is a crime that comes with a multiple penalty of 10.5 years in jail. But what happened? Well, yeah, he pled not guilty. So despite showing up late to his first court date and being warned by the judge, Somali was reportedly late again and had his lawyer looking for him in the courthouse before taking the stand. Like, why are you doing everything to frustrate the process here? As per YouTuber Legal Mindset, Somali faced 2 counts of distributing deepfakes, but disputed these claims, pleading not guilty. It didn't provide any evidence, though. However, his lawyer couldn't provide any evidence of his innocence. Can you imagine being the prosecutor? You're just like, guys, we've got this video of you doing this live. Oh, I didn't do that. It's a video of you doing it live. No, I didn't do it. Okay, then. Hi, woman in this video. Are you in this video? No, he's disgusting. I wouldn't go anywhere near him. Case closed. What's wrong with this idiot? Like, actually, oh my. I almost can't put it into words what a low-life scumbag he actually is. Does he think everyone is as stupid as he is? Or does he not even think? He just assumes that everyone is as dumb as he is. Or does he think he's super intelligent and therefore everyone else is dumb? So when he's saying these things, he thinks people are just going to buy it. No. Ramzi Khalid Ishmael, you're a moron. Furthermore, he pled guilty to playing music on a bus, causing it to be late and causing a disruption at the theme park Lot World, according to Korean media. However, Somali told Dexter that he had pled not guilty to both the deepfakes as well as the 3rd count of obstruction of business. Obstruction of business carries a maximum penalty of 5 years. And with 3 counts, Somali's looking at a maximum of 15 years behind bars for those alone. And then each deepfake charge carries a maximum penalty of 10.5 years. So in total, Israel could be jailed for 36 years. Like, actually mad. So his next trial date is on August 13th. And that'll be a full day of testimony. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. I mean, I think he's going down. How could he not? How could he not go down? Is the judicial system in South Korea overly harsh to foreigners? Because I hope so. In the case of Johnny Somali, I hope so. Anyway, just a bit of fun. I like updating you on this process and this story. It's just, yeah, it's fun. It's a fun time. Take care. Bye-bye now.